Hey R-heads, welcome back to Does It Suck, where we dig into the wildest, weirdest, and most what the F corners of cult cinema. I'm Mick Manhattan, and today we're heading back to Texas. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, The Next Generation. This isn't just any sequel, it's the one where Renée Zellweger runs for her life while Matthew McConaughey stomps around with a remote control cyber leg. Buckle up and let's ride. In this fourth entry, a group of teens is stranded in the backwoods after prom and stumbles into the home of our favorite chainsaw-wielding family. But this time, it's not just backwoods cannibals. There's a full-blown shattery government conspiracy mixed in. Oh, and Leatherface? He's leading hard into his misunderstood drag queen era. Yep. That's a thing here. Written and directed by Kim Henkel, who co-wrote the original 1974 film, The Next Generation was meant to reboot the franchise for the 90s. Instead, it got buried, re-edited, and barely released. McConaughey and Zellweger were both rising stars at the time, and their performances are actually committed as hell. But neither of them really talk about it, for obvious reasons. There's also a wild subplot involving the Illuminati. No, really. Leatherface and crew are apparently a part of some deep state torture experiment. What started as backwoods horror now features men in suits saying stuff like, "This is all about transcendence through pain." Yep, this one's cooked. The movie bombed hard, critics trashed it, audiences were confused. Even fans of the franchise weren't quite sure what they were watching. But like all great disasters, time has been weirdly kind to it. Cult status? Check. Midnight screenings? Oh yeah. There's even an argument that it's so unhinged it kind of rules. And I don't know that I argue with it. It's also worth mentioning that this was shot in 4 weeks for a shoestring budget, and McConaughey basically built his own robotic leg prop. He goes full Nick Cage in this. Honestly, it's art. So does Texas Chainsaw Massacre The Next Generation suck? Depends on your tolerance for chaos. And in this movie, there's a lot of it. I personally enjoy it. I think the campiness and the weird 90s vibe works. But as a movie, it's a mess. Things are all over the place. But as a horror fan, you can appreciate all the gore, you can appreciate all the violence, and you can appreciate the campiness and weird quirks of it. This isn't a good movie, but it's never boring. It's a fever dream sequel that cranks the weirdness to 11, and you can't help but watch with your jaw on the floor. It's a curiosity, a Hollywood glitch, the kind of flick that makes you ask, how did this get made, and then why did I kind of love it? If nothing else, this is one of the most memorable entries in a franchise built on trauma and chainsaws, and sometimes that's enough. Let me know your thoughts on this freak show in the comments. Is it a hidden gem or an unholy mess? I cannot wait to hear it. Hit like, subscribe, and that little bell icon so that you don't miss our upcoming Snobtober horror picks. Huge thanks to our friends over at Sturd-O-Vision, Sir Sturdy himself, for curating September's lineup. Make sure to stick around because he also picked October's lineup as well. Join our Patreon. Free tiers get you into our newsletter and Discord, and the paid tiers helps unlock bonus shows, giveaways, and exclusive content. Thanks so much for all the support. Follow me on Letterboxd at The Scene Snobs and all over social media, and we'll keep watching horror. The messier the better. Until next time, remember to take care of yourselves. That's important. Be kind, rewind, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.